Hello everyone and welcome to the Captain's Videoweblog. We are Friday, November the 18th, yeah, 2016. I'm kind of forced to check the date despite the fact that I shouldn't have to do that because, literally the last screen I see before going to the camera on my phone is the home screen where there's the date written out and it says Saturday, November the 19th, and I know that therefore the video will be for Friday, November the 18th because it's like 4:30 in the morning. Jesus Christ. Um, I don't know why I'm so surprised about it. I have just a fucked up lifestyle. I don't sleep a lot, and that's kind of a problem. Really, like I can go with a 6 hour sleep and then woo, as long as I don't exert myself too much, which is why I don't really understand why how people my age can go in nightclubs and dance all night and drink all night and smoke all night and sometimes and heroin and cocaine, whatever, without having to take a small nap before. I could go. I literally can go for over 20 hours if the only thing I do is staying put in front of the computer, which is also kind of a problem because that's kind of the reason why I'm forced to check the date. I'm losing track of the days because I don't go to classes. Woohoo! Oh boy, I validated all of that, and it's probably my biggest loss. My biggest. That I have an awful sense of defeat, being defeated because I succeeded in one thing, but not in the other, which is try to find an internship. I'm still on the lookout, despite still trying to get an answer from the firefighters because this whole thing. Yeah, I can do 4 months, so it has to be 6 months, and it has to in February. I haven't told them yet that it's only February. I will tell them, maybe it will pique their interest. I don't even know if that's a correct English phrase. I know that it is a correct French phrase, so deal with it. But I do think that it works in English too. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So I'm kind of losing track of the days, and what people, especially in my family, tell me, yeah, you should go outside, go see friends. Well, first off, my friends, most of the days they work because most of my friends, they are around my age, and around my age, I'm kind of an outlier by still being a student, because that's kind of a thing when you grow up in the countryside, unless you have a lot of skills, which I'm not even going to be humble about it. It's literally bragging. Yeah, I have the skills that have made me able to go up to the point that I could, end up graduating with a back +5. And I could even go for a back +8 if I just didn't. At various points I wanted to give up. At this point, I'm just so close to have my fucking diploma that anything but that diploma won't fucking satisfy me. But yeah, I won't go for the PhD, at least not for now. Could go for another school like maybe Sciences Po would be great. More skills are better than less. But I don't know. It's all of really just think about it. If I do the internship at the firefighters, it's pretty obvious that they won't hire me after that. So I will spend the year after they getting the diploma looking for a job, and if by February there hasn't been an offer coming my way, well, I will maybe enlist for the entrance test for one of the various Sciences Po in France. That could be interesting. Wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, but even if I went out, what the fuck can I do? Most of my friends, they don't live here, and as I said, they are also young adults, so they work on weekdays. Uh, and they, for the ones who are far away, they probably have made friends there, and it's just, why would I take the spot of maybe 2 hours with a friend? When you think about it, 100 kilometers probably means that if I come in the morning, we better have to have something planned out for the whole fucking day, because I won't come for 2 hours if the that's the equivalent of coming and going back home, you know. Um, and if I come in the afternoon, well, you better have something ready for the evening, because that's kind of the same. I'm not coming for 2 hours if the 2 hours are the same as the train trip. Uh, yeah, it's kind of selfish, but I mean, this is just it would be literally a waste of time. I'm taking the train for literally 2 hours, maybe some more public transportation, and then we go with yourself for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then yeah, goodbye. No, fuck that. Uh, yeah. So I mean, uh, even if I go outside in my village, just haha, I'm having a little walk around the village. Oh, hello, you're one person that my dad knows. Oh, hello, you're one person that my late grandfather knows. Haha. Oh boy, what do I do in my life? Well, fucking nothing. Why the fuck would I be outside in November in the village if I was doing anything at all? You know, I wouldn't say that, but I would essentially say that, but it would be more, more gentle. Yeah. So basically, there's not a lot. Like next week, there's a convention in Toulouse, and that's usually a thing where we are kind of, a family gathering, because with my sisters, we're kind of weebs. And I mean, uh, it's the Toulouse game show. Game, yeah, right. It probably started as something focused on games, but right now there's probably like a couple of booths that are really around gaming, uh, uh, with the games on console and arcades and computers, maybe, yeah, too. But besides that, I mean, I'm certainly going more for all the weeb stuff. I always said that first thing I would do when I would really have my home would be to buy like a tapestry or whatever with an anime character, and I'm just waiting for 2 calendars of pretty famous doujin circles. What the fuck am I even doing with my life? And they also have kind of manga that are sort of outside the grid. So, and it's always good. Stuff that's probably got stopped publishing for lack of sales, and stuff that's old, basically. Yeah, I mean, when I think of stuff that's out of sale, I think of stuff like Mac and Key, which the French publisher has stopped around volume 7, I would say, because it was trash at this point. I mean, it's not that much better, but the fights are good, and at that point the fights hadn't really kicked in. Like, it was very ecchi style fights too, so that's kind of stuff that gets old after a point. But at this point, it's really shonen fights. You could buy into it, besides some gratuitous amounts of fan service. But I mean, that's not too bad. You can deal with it. Yeah. Basically, that's what my life is all about right now. Just trying to find something to, distract me from the endless repeating cycle of nothing happening. Talking about that, I kind of have to think about something, because tomorrow there's Takeover Toronto. Sunday there's the Survivor Series. I really wonder because usually I do that stuff where I will make the video blog for the day of the event before the event and talk about the event in the video blog for the day after that. But Takeover Toronto happens on a Saturday, and Saturdays are well known for their nothing happening. And unless something happens during the day, which will probably prompt me to do a video blog before 2 a.m., I will probably find myself, not having lots of arguments for doing the video blog before 4 a.m. So yeah, I'll have to think about it. But basically, the thing is, I could do the video blog for Saturday after Takeover Toronto. I could do the video blog for Sunday after the Survivor Series. The video blog for Monday will happen before Raw, at any rate, because Tuesday in the morning I have this appointment for my toe. Will I be able to walk soon, or will I be able to walk just a lot farther down the road? I've been able to work around some stuff, like putting my shoes. Now I have managed some tricks, but it still is a bit complicated. Not gonna lie. So yeah, I will definitely not be able to watch Raw on Monday, not even the first hour, if I want to be up by 7 a.m. Because I'm still not sure of the hour of the appointment. Is it 9:45, 10:45? At any rate, must be up but by 7 or 8 a.m. Just in case. So yeah. Which means that essentially, for Saturday and Sunday, I might as well do it after the shows. Sunday, the only thing that could prompt me to do it before the show would be talking for an extended period of time about the game of Marseille against Caen, very important game, and depending on the results, that might as well fill up 12 minutes. But besides that, I don't know. Yeah. I will have to think about it. Anyway, you will see that in tomorrow's video blog. So thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Well, we'll talk about either something that's happened on Saturday, which will be pretty fucking interesting, or that I will talk about Takeover Toronto, which will be interesting at any rate. See you tomorrow. Yeah. Goodbye.